watching, including the judge. I'm not going to comment on the matter in an adverse way, but I just want to ask the critical questions, because what the strategy that Kwabena Agyabeng and his acolytes in the social media and mainstream media have engaged in is to continuously misreport. At some point in time, I thought of bringing applications for contempt because they are undermining the very administration of justice. Have you ever seen or heard my deputy, the Honorable Justice Rimsai, commenting on the case after court? I've given him strict instructions. We don't do that. All right? We are the leaders of the bar. We must go by the ethical traditions of the bar. You don't comment on a case in a manner that adversely, affects the case that is being made in court. But this is what they have been doing. So they get bloggers, they pay everyone to be saying things that are not. So, for instance, if you say, the evidence is now coming out that Ghana must go bags of money were being transferred. It's normal at the national security. For God's sake, I didn't say, if you look at my case, I never said that Kwabena Agyabeng stole money in Ghana must go bags. Have I made that case? So what is the relevance of the Ghana must go bags argument? All right, I leave it to you, to your judgment. But if you look at my case, there were bank transfers. And I also have evidence of how the money was spent. Okay? How the money was spent. From March 2020 to August 2020, he had finished spending the $7 million. Whether you are whatever exchange rate of exchange you are using, the money was finished, and I have all the bank details, including transfers of 200,000, 100,000, who took it and what. I have all of that. All right. So please, the media, ask the critical questions of them, because I have briefed you. I have briefed Ghanaians. I have made my case, to the Ghanaian people. All right. Nothing has contradicted the evidence that I have presented. And mind you, there is no way that I, given my years of professional experience, will come and tell the Ghanaian people one thing when I do not have the evidence to prove it in court. All right. So you watch the space. When my investigator takes the stand, you will understand very well the case that we've made in court. And from all the cross-examination, I don't see anything that is relevant or damaging to the case that I have made in court. Are there any more questions? Okay.
Yeah. Maxwell Ababa, GHOne GHOne News here.
Thank you.
Okay, so we've been talking about the extradition. We've been seeing a lot of extradition of our nationals to other countries to face justice. But we've also seen the repatriation of nationals from neighboring countries, some of them engaged in cyber crime, some of them engaged in romance fraud and all of that. Sometime in April, the Interior Minister actually said that we are not interested in prosecuting those, our neighbors, who come in and then engage in cyber, crime and romance fraud. I have the specific quote there. It said sometime in April 2025, Daily Graphic actually published that. I don't have my phone here, but I pulled out the exact quote. So I want to find out from you, are we going to continue repatriating persons engaged in romance fraud, those who come from neighboring countries? Are we going to continue repatriating them, or we would prosecute them? I'm asking this because Sunday, are we going to repatriate them? If we